Hello, Cheryl here, the No Sugar Coach. Today is day 27 of my carnivore experiment. Yesterday I mentioned I was starting the sardine fast. Today is officially my first day. I'm just going to be eating fatty fish for 5 days. I may go longer and take it to the end of the month. And today is January 22nd. So we'll see if I can pull off. I guess that'll make 9 days of eating just fatty fish. All right. And now this is, me eating just fish and butter. So it's still part of my 90-day carnivore experiment. All I'm doing is changing things up in the hopes to get the scales budging again. Today, if you watch to the end of this video, I will tell you a little bit more about me and what makes me the no sugar coach. Right. So first, I want to talk to you about flexibility. Some of my clients want to know if there is a less strict version of the carnivore diet where small amounts of plant-based foods are allowed. And yes, there is. It's called the Ketovore diet. It's kind of a mashup of elements from the ketogenic and carnivore diet, as the name suggests. The focus is still on high fat and very low carbohydrate principles, and it still emphasizes animal-based foods. So you still eat primarily animal products like meat, poultry, fish, eggs, and some dairy. But you can also include low-carb veggies like leafy greens, broccoli, asparagus, and zucchini, stuff like that. And from time to time, you can have, some berries and maybe some nuts and seeds. But what you have to keep in mind is that your total carbs for the day cannot exceed 10 grams. And that's total carbs, not net carbs. So what do 10 grams of carbs look like? Well, if you eat 3 cups of fresh spinach, raw spinach, and 2 cups of diced raw celery, for instance, you're looking at about 9.3 grams of carbs. If you were to eat strawberries, sliced strawberries, about 3/4 cup, that would give you about 5 grams of carbs. And let's say a half a cup of blueberries, that would bring you over 10 grams of carbs. And if you were to eat, let's say 2 ounces of raw pecans, you'd be looking at about 8 grams of carbs. So as you can see, that's not a whole lot of plant-based foods. So what it also means is that you'll need to track how many carbs you're having every day. That means you're going to have to use an app or look things up manually. Now, I enjoy using an app called Chronometer. There's a paid version which I use, and there's a free version. The free version is awesome, and I will post a link in the notes below. I think Ketovore is a really great place to start if you want to experiment with the carnivore diet, because it really offers a unique approach for people seeking to benefit both from the ketogenic and the carnivore diets. It allows for a little bit more flexibility in food choices. As I've mentioned in the past, I've written the Ultimate Beginner's Guide for the Carnivore Diet. I've posted a link in the notes so you can download it for free. It features a section on the Ketovore diet. So I want to give you a reminder that if you're on medications or if you have any health issues, you really should talk to your doctor before you change up your current way of eating, especially if you're on medications, because the dosage of your meds may need to be adjusted. If you're on diabetic medications and you've got type 2 diabetes, if you start eating a keto diet or carnivore diet, your blood sugar is going to drop quite a bit. So you'll need to make sure that, you're not over medicated. Okay, so as I mentioned, at the beginning of each of the videos that I record, I introduce myself as the No Sugar Coach, and I got to thinking you may be wondering why I call myself that. So here's a brief description of my credentials and why I do what I do. I've been a certified coach since 2014, and I've chosen to use my coaching skills in the low carb and ketogenic field. I help men and women who want to not only lose weight, but who long to regain their optimal health so that they can live in a body size that's right for them, and so that they can live with fewer health issues and get relief from chronic pain. I have an especially soft spot for those people who have a lot of excess body fat that they want to lose. I'm also a certified holistic medicine of addiction counselor. I work with men and women who suffer from sugar and carb addiction. Many people who have continually failed at losing weight and keeping it off are actually addicted to sugar and carbs. To that end, I also became certified and licensed as a sugar specialist, which means that I'm able to diagnose addiction versus harmful use. The journey of recovery from food addiction is much different than simply going on a diet. I am a recovered sugar and carb addict myself, and I have also made peace with alcohol. I consider myself a work in progress. I have walked the path of addiction and recovery, and I have also been on every single diet that's ever been conjured up. So I have a ton of empathy and experience. If I can be of service to you, I'm currently taking on new clients. You can reach me using the link that I've provided in the notes below. I'd love to do a free 30-minute discovery call where we can chat about your needs, your wants. You can learn more about me and I can learn more about you and see if I can be of service. All right, so enough about me. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and eat well, be kind to yourself, and keep a smile on your face. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.